Hello, my name is Karl Meneghella, and I'd like to welcome you to this season of Coffee with Karl. In each episode, we welcome guests from all over the world who are here to share their knowledge, insights and wisdom in topics both big and small. Hopefully every episode will also have some tips, tools and takeaways that you can use to further your personal and your professional growth. So thank you very much for joining me in Coffee with Karl. Thank you. I'm very pleased to have with us again today Mr. Seri Kantajai. Sawadee krap.
Sawadee krap.
Very good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to be back here again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And today I believe we're talking about emotional intelligence.
Yes, that's going to be my afternoon class today.
Ah, very good. So
Yes.
yesterday they were doing self-awareness and today
Yes.
they're doing emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Very, very good. So let's start off. How would you define, for those who don't know what emotional intelligence is, how would you define it?
Okay. Emotional intelligence is all about recognize your own emotion and how to manage your emotion and how can you influence those around you. When you understand the pattern of emotion, the chain of effect of your emotion and how to regulate them, then you can control. Then you can influence the result.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and it's good for a relationship.
I see why that's good after doing self-awareness yesterday, doing emotional
Yes.
intelligence
Yes,
today.
it's part of self-awareness, a big part of it.
So how does emotional intelligence, EI or EQ, differ from IQ?
Okay, usually IQ will refer to the cognitive ability, like for example, the problem solving, logical reasoning, analytical thinking. Emotional intelligence is all about the, it tend to focus more on emotion and social skills, right? For example, a leader with very high IQ can come up with a lot of brilliant ideas, but without emotional intelligence, it will be impossible for him to deliver or to drive the result through the team.
So even though he's intelligent,
Yes.
analytically,
Yes.
he may have difficulty actually conversing or communicating that to the team.
Yes, correct. Because, as a leader, you need to inspire the team. You have to motivate the team, recognize the team good jobs sometimes, right? So that all needs a good communication and good balance of your emotional pattern, your emotional management.
Yes, yes.
Right. So as a result, you can get the job done, or you can be very successful through your team, right? So leader can only be successful to your team. Otherwise, you're not a leader.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I know there's different types of leadership styles, but it actually made me think, your example here made me think of a case where many years ago I had a boss who was always panicking, always drama.
yeah.
And as a result, all of us felt in a state of panic and drama.
And drama.
And even though he was very, very intelligent and
Yes.
analytically and conceptually,
Yes.
he had difficulty communicating his vision.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Very good.
And for this example, a lot of time you may find that the boss who don't have emotional intelligence skill, right? they miss the opportunity for their team to express their idea. Right.
Yes.
And sometimes the whole team just run out of the idea.
Yes.
But without EQ, nobody dare to propose new idea, to contribute new idea.
And they feel threatened or
Yes.
uncomfortable.
Yes.
And so he's not getting the full potential of the team.
No, not at all.
I see. So the more emotional intelligence or emotional awareness the leader has, he or she then can maximize the team's performance.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay. So why is this becoming so crucial now that in universities we're starting to look at your class, for example, emotional intelligence?
Yeah. For students, emotional intelligence will help them to get through all the academic year, because they're going to have a lot of pressure on the assignment, especially the group assignments that they need to work with others, right? With good emotional intelligence will help them to be successful in bringing the best of their teammate, right? To contribute to and do the good job to the work and to the result. And it will help them to be successful in social skill and develop and leadership development in the future.
That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
So the students today, because a lot of them, well, they will be the leaders tomorrow.
Right.
And the more self-aware they are, the more they understand their own emotional intelligence, the more effective they will be as leaders. And you mentioned about groups, for example. I know we talked about this yesterday, but for example, a group of students who have to make a presentation, if they can't communicate effectively with the other team members,
Yes.
people might feel disenfranchised, or they
Right.
feel like they're left out.
Right.
So that'll affect the performance.
Right. So at least effective communication will make everything right and easy for the student to to get through all the years in the academic periods.
Very good. So this emotional intelligence then interrelates with self-awareness. Could you elaborate more on that?
Exactly, because self-awareness is all about you recognize exactly who you are, right? What is your value and what is your purpose, right? So to get through that, you need to start from knowing yourself, knowing your own personality style.
Yes, yes.
Like yesterday we discussed about DISC, right?
Yes, yes.
And understanding DISC, it will help you to understand the pattern of your emotion, especially the trigger to emotion pattern, right? So each profile you have will be sensitive to different triggers. So being aware of those will help you to regulate your emotion, and then you have a pause to think, to rethink, and to manage your reaction, right? To influence people around you, or to deliver a better result, the better outcome of your reaction.
I like that. I like when you said about the pause.
Yes.
There are times where myself, I think, I wish I had have stopped first and thought more about it, because then sometimes you regret what you've said.
Right.
And I think that's really a valuable skill, because sometimes, and I've been in this situation where you say something and you think, I should have stopped. I should have waited, because my emotional, sometimes I'll just be a reaction.
Yes.
And so you're saying if I study and learn a bit about my emotional intelligence, I can start to regulate that better.
Yes, a pause is a big thing. Yeah, it's a big thing. It can make a big difference.
Okay.
Right.
So a team that has the members that have emotional intelligence, or they're aware of their emotional intelligence, will likely be more productive than a team that is not aware.
Of course.
Okay.
Because effective communication will allow them to work better together, so there will be more open for the feedback, right? And especially constructive feedback will help to shape up how the team works, right?
Yes.
To achieve the goal and expectation, right? It's always deliver the good result with effective communication, and you cannot perform effective communication without emotional intelligence.
Yes. And you said about constructive feedback, and I remember as a student very, very early on, I had trouble with constructive criticism. And I thought of criticism as being personal. And then I realised that the lecturer is not criticising me, it might be criticising the work.
Yeah.
So, for example, being able to take that feedback or criticism on board and argue the topic, not argue the person.
Right.
So that's part of the emotional intelligence.
Yes. It's in receiving feedback, it's reciprocal, right? Both the one who give feedback and both the one who receive feedback, they need to understand about the construction of or the component of the constructive feedback, so that it can avoid personal conflict.
Yes, yes.
Right. As you say, constructive feedback is all about what's happening, right? What's happening and how the work is conducted, rather than the person, the people.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it a little bit before. I'd like to go back to the idea of EQ, having awareness of EQ, helping students, because there's a lot of students out there that are feeling pressure. They're feeling pressure in their studies, for example. They're feeling pressure working in teams. They're feeling pressure trying to balance their social life, their university life, their family life. Can we go back on some of the ways that having an awareness of EQ will help those students?
You mean the how to conduct the self-awareness?
Yes,
through,
yeah, or maybe improve their emotional intelligence?
Okay. So we can start with take a little bit of time every day to meditate.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Because it will give you the opportunity to review, right? To review your thought, your reaction through a certain event throughout the day, right? And then you can ask yourself, how do you feel and why you feel, right? And then you can take time to journal. So back to my original advice again. Yes. Take some time to write down a journal, right? To record what you discover from the moment that you spend to meditate and review your emotional pattern, your reaction, etc. Right? And then you must try to practice how to regulate your emotion. Coming back to making a pause, okay. When you're making a pause and rethink what could be the difference, I just lost.
No, that's a pause.
Yeah, that was okay.
We make a pause.
Make a pause, all right, and then you can rethink, right? Rethink what would be the different reaction, how you can react differently, right, into those events.
Yes.
Right, and what could be the better result. Okay, by analyzing this, it will help you to be more open-minded, right? And when you get to be more open-minded, and then you become more open for constructive feedback.
Yes.
And try to search for the feedback from those around you, especially your close friend, your mentor, right, and your relative, those who you can trust, right? They will give a very honest feedback. But first of all, you must be very open-minded
and open to the feedback.
Yeah, open for the constructive feedback, and jot down, note it down, and try to think why those feedback impact to those people.
Yes.
Right, and by understanding that, more and more you will more excel in emotional intelligence.
I like that idea of pause. That's something I've taken away from this already, that sense of pausing, and there's nothing wrong with pausing, and to give myself time to think rather than just reacting.
Yes.
I think for the takeaway, one of them is certainly journaling. The meditation, I hadn't heard of that before as a way of doing the emotional intelligence, but I can see now how it just fits together so well. When you say meditation, I presume you meditate?
Yes, I do meditate, like a few minutes daily.
Right.
Okay. It's a quality time, I would say, because it's helped me to flash back on, my whole day experience. And I always rethink about what could be the different approach that I can do, right? And it's helped me to get better off or to be a better person.
Yes.
Always.
So when you say meditate, I mean, do you mean the whole Om Mani Padme Hum? Do you mean that, or do you mean just the time to think, or what is meditation to you?
No, just spend some time, right? Close your eye, or you can even open your eyes, right? And then stop all activity, stay still, right? And think, being with your body. Being with your body, being with your breath,
yes.
right? And once you realize your body, you realize your breath, and then you will have a good pause to observe your thought, because your brain works all the time.
Yes.
You cannot stop your brain from thinking.
Yes.
It's not possible. Right? But most of the time you don't realize how your brain works and what kind of thought is keeping rolling up in your brain until you stay still, right? Stay focused, and then you start to observe. You start to see how it works, right?
So maybe some time without the screen, without Facebook, without the television, without the distraction. So it doesn't have to be a religious experience.
Yes.
It's more about some time just to breathe, to be still,
yes.
and maybe think about the day. And maybe when you're thinking about the day, that will help you all of a sudden think, I could have done this, and not give up, but learn from that, and
yes.
maybe implement that tomorrow and have a fresh start. Because I think sometimes we forget to give ourselves
yes.
a fresh start. We wait until New Year, for example, to make the resolution, but maybe we can be a bit more gentle on ourselves,
yes.
and start, okay, tomorrow, new day.
Yes.
Thank you so much for today. I really enjoyed it, and I have some ideas of what I need to work on, but thank you very much. Khop khun mak krab.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank
Again,
you very much.
a joy
again.
to see you.
Yes.
Thank you. And for those out there, I hope you benefited from this. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this episode of Coffee with Karl. Hopefully the episode was a benefit in your personal and professional growth, and the tips, tools and takeaways will further help you. Thank you.